Hey yo. 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 Hey yo.
All right, for a minute there I thought we lost it. Whoa.
Hey yo.
I got you a gift. I know it's a little bit early, but it just came in. No, it just came in. I figured I'd give it to you now.
What's this?
It's Big Chungus.
What is Big Chungus?
Do you like it?
I don't even have a PS4. What is Big Chungus? Is this a joke?
What's that?
Do you have insurance on this car?
No.
It must be Eagle Man.
I've got something for you.
Oh, look at those low rates.
Bugs Bunny, the Looney Tunes character? The very same. In 1941, during the peak years of the Looney Tunes franchise, a cartoon was released named Wabbit Twubble, where Bugs Bunny faces off with his longtime rival, Elmer Fudd. But for just a moment, to mock the foolish Elmer, Bugs inflates himself to a comically bloated form, a moment that lasts only 3.4 seconds in an 8-minute and 22-second long cartoon. 3.4 seconds. That's all the time Big Chungus had ever existed. And yet decades later, he would become more famous than Bugs Bunny, despite being Bugs Bunny himself. You see, Snake, memes control history, and I shall use the power of memes to control my own destiny. Do you honestly think Chuck Jones or Mel Blanc could have expected internet trolls to deify a character that doesn't even exist? Make him far more infamous than his own true identity as Bugs Bunny? Big Chungus lives on as the dominant meme.
Misplaced your stuffed animal? Does this ever happen to you? Well, stop being a wimp!
Hey there! We're the 3-time CG WrestleMania Tag Team Champions, the Diaz Brothers.
And are you tired of these weak-ass stuffed animals that can't even handle themselves in the ring?
Well, brother, we've got the products for you.
Introducing Akula, the Slam Buddy! Standing in at 13 inches tall, he's rough, tough, and stuffed. Ready to pin all your other plushies to the ground. The 1, 2, 3. No one can stand this round mound of pound.
And if you think other stuffed animals can stand up to the challenge, brother, you don't know Akula.
Order now, only on Indiegogo. Dig it?
Are we live?
Whoa! What's up?
Happened with that?
How do I sound?
What's going on? You sound clear as ever.
I was trying to get my headphones to connect, but I guess I don't need them. They were connected the other day.
Why would you even need to do that?
I don't know.
Just to flex on everybody?
Yeah, I got the new mic. We're doing a little ASMR. Check this out.
Look, you were dividing the chat here, Phil, against you because that's not a Warheads soda.
It's water. You might not think it's water, but it is. It's Polar Seltzer Water. It's a family company.
Wait, is that same water from the Water Boy that's always cold?
It's always cold. Here, it's Polar Seltzer Expedition Flavor. What it says, family made since 1882. Could you believe that?
Yeah. Technically, if it's water, how is the family making it?
Nectarine lemon.
Only think of one way that a family could make water.
0 calories. Sweat, you're saying?
No.
What is it? Welcome to the show, everybody. We are here. It's the Hardline. How's my internet connection? We figured out that the internet is not the home internet. It's apparently this computer, and I get faster internet on Wi-Fi rather than being hardlined into the back of the computer. Is that right? That's what it seems like.
Yeah, it's what it seems like right now. But when you get a new computer, you'll find out.
Yeah, I'll find out for you. Remember that band?
Yeah.
Yeah, they sucked. What's up, everybody in the chat? Good to see you. We got our boy Edwin here this Monday night. What's up, Edwin?
What's going on, guys?
I would call Edwin a Monday night with a K.
Yeah. Because he's here to rescue us in our time of need.
He's always here. He's always here.
In my defense, I really had nowhere else to go.
This is your only place to be?
Yeah, the only place that'll have me on Mondays. I try to go on other streams, but they're like, nah, we're good. I guess I'll just go back to the Hardline then.
That's right. We got a lot of people in the chat here. Thanks for tuning in to the Hardline. We got Barb. What's up, Barb? Good to see you. We got Pablo Romero. Always great to see Pablo. Big fan of Pablo's art. Pablo. We got to do another Magic Cop cover. Here's this thing
coming up pretty soon.
So Reese, I had this big thing happen as I moved into this closet. I saved up and bought myself this closet. And so that's where I am now. Hopefully internet connection's better. I also saved up and got this new mic. And I've been recently talking to my buddy Dan Dahl, artist extraordinaire. He said when last time he moved, he had a big jolt of creative energy, and he drew like one of his favorite things, which was this really cool retro Batman Beyond. I don't know if you guys ever seen that. I know Brandon has. So he's like
Batman Beyond.
Well, he did that like retro pulpy Batman Beyond. Remember that?
No, I don't actually.
Oh my God, I gotta look this up now. But he's like, you gotta write something like within the first week of moving into your new place, to your closet.
Is that what you're gonna do then?
I guess. I have to write Magic Cop. I was just hired on to write something else, which is I'm pretty excited about. I had a meeting about that today. So gonna be writing. Also, I've been lettering as well. Lost Pages. What's this guy's name? Dan Dahl? Dan?
Yeah, I think that's his pseudonym. I'm not sure if that's his real name, but we'll go with it.
Yeah, it's not his real name. All right, let's look for this Batman piece. What have you got, Brendan? You had a big well, it wasn't a vacation.
No, it was not a vacation.
Yeah, for tax purposes. For tax purposes, it was not a vacation.
It was a work trip. For sure.
How'd that go? You called in live via satellite Friday on the Diaz Brothers show.
Right.
But then the connection got pretty bad.
Oh, is that what happened? That guy ended up not buying anything. The guy who came and interrupted the show.
Well, we couldn't even tell that someone came up because you were
I was standing. I wasn't just showing my crotch just for the clicks. I was trying to talk to that guy. So we went to the Exotica in Miami. which I thought was going to be awesome. It turns out it's the smallest Exotica convention out of the 4.
How is that possible?
Yeah, that's wow.
Right, dude. So everybody, I told them like, yeah, I usually do Chicago because I'm based out of Chicago. This is my first out of town convention. Like, legitimately, was the first out of town convention we've ever done. I mean, like that. Yeah, I had to fly to, I guess, because we've done Ohio and stuff. But anyway, so they're like, oh man, Chicago's the best convention. It's so lit over there, and it's wild. And I was like, really? Because it's Chicago, right? Like, how crazy is it going to get in Chicago? Like, this is Miami. They're like, oh no, Miami is the smallest of the conventions, and it's not that hot. And then so I'm like, all right, well, we'll see. And then so do Friday. Friday starts at 6 p.m. So before that, we went downtown Miami, had some food, and hit the beach and stuff, and saw all the beautiful people of Miami. And then so I go to the show, and it's pretty slow. Like for a Fridays are usually like impossibly slammed at Chicago, especially this last one. On the Friday here, you couldn't move through the aisles. Like, it was so many people. But in the Miami one, I have photos of the aisle that I was at where there's nobody in the aisle at all, like except for people working the booths and stuff. Yeah, so that was pretty disappointing. And I sold probably, I don't know, maybe like 12 pieces each day, which is really low. So that was kind of bummer. But there was a lot more like networking opportunities and stuff this time because it was so slow. Everybody was just kind of standing around talking to each other. And so I talked to some people about some things, and like there was a booth that was selling spice rubs for like grilling and smoking meats, like on the grill, I guess. And I was asking him if he was doing merchandising and stuff, and he's like, yeah, I got these shirts. And it was just like a gray shirt with some text on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, like, you have some cool like product here. Like, I when I was in Key West last time, I literally bought a hot sauce shirt because this sexy pinup devil girl on it wearing a sombrero. I'm like, I don't even eat hot sauce. And I'm like, I do pinup art. Let me know if you want some cool stuff. We could work on it together. We could do some merch. Like, you have people buy the shirt just because it's a cool shirt. And then, by the way, his booth babe was also best in show. So that was, she was good. And then like
best in show meaning.
She was probably the best looking chick at the show.
Oh, okay. There you go.
All around. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, like it was strange and laid back. Like, some people that I know from other shows, they were like, oh yeah, this was a giant bust. I don't know what was going on here. And apparently New Jersey is the largest one.
What? So freaking random. Jesus.
Dude, yeah. Right. It's supposed to be like huge. It's supposed to be just like square footage wise, very large, the most populated convention out of all of them. And then Chicago is supposed to be the wildest one, was what they're saying. And the guy, the crypto guy that goes to the shows to do like his NFT stripper girls and stuff like that, he was telling me that, people were telling him that Chicago's the wildest one. And his like anecdotal evidence on that was, when you're at the Chicago one, there's like the girls rubbing their butts in the guys' faces, and they're like dancing around a lot and like just very, very physically active with each other. And here it was just kind of like, yeah, let me take this picture with you, and here's an autographed picture of me and stuff like that. It was a very tamed down. And the only idea I could kind of put together maybe is that maybe Miami's such a party town already that they don't need to cut loose at a place like that because they're just doing that all the time anyway. Maybe I don't know, but
that's where all the beautiful people are. You
cool
think of
Chicago,
New Jersey, or Miami.
And there's Washington D.C. also.
Yeah, that's totally weird. Like, imagine somebody in Miami being like, "Hey, I'm gonna get wild at this convention in Chicago." Like that's so backwards. It's not even doesn't even make sense. But
yeah, and then in New Jersey, that's like America's armpit, right? No one wants
right
to go to New Jersey.
Right, and then there's Washington D.C., which is kind of like the stepchild. It's just like middle of the road, a little bit smaller than Chicago, kind of a whatever convention, I guess, too. But the weirdest part about the whole thing was, I was trying to explain this on the show on Friday, but it was like the whole setup of the building. So we were at the Miami International Airport Convention Center, which is, you would think, attached to the airport. It is in no way attached to the airport, and it is at least a 20-minute drive from the airport, because it's while it's technically next to the airport, it's on the exact opposite side of where the terminals are. So you have to go around this entire giant international airport to get to the convention center. And then the hotel is attached to it. And you would think that it would be attached to the convention center, right? But it's not. It's physically attached as they share a wall, but you have to walk through a mall from the hotel. You have to go through a mall, outside, walk around the building, and then into the entrance of the convention center. And then this mall, you would think it'd be like, oh, cool, there's a mall here that I could walk around in.
Yeah, it's at least something.
It's a mall with no anchor stores. It has the Honduran consulate in it.
What?
Honduras. It also has no major retail shops in it. And it's 3 floors. And I would say probably 1.8 of the floors are empty. Like,
it's one of those dead malls, you're saying?
Dude, we were walking around the mall. It was like walking in an abandoned mall.
Yeah.
Like
there's a bunch of those.
Suites were empty. Dude, I wish we were going to film on Sunday because we had some extra time to kill before the show started, and the mall was closed. And it was like noon. And they had the big like fire door thing down, so you couldn't go into like the greater part.
Right there. Are you sure you actually went to Miami? Because this sounds insane. Like literally, this is the last city I would guess that this is going on. Let's go. It just blew my mind. I've always wanted to go to Miami, but now I'm thinking like, fuck that, man. I'm gonna go to New Jersey or Chicago instead. That's not going on there.
That's true. We got Michael Bancroft in the chat. He says Camel's wife would love that. Yeah. So Camel's wife has a secret YouTube channel. I think he's talked about this, where she goes and walks around dead, abandoned malls.
Or you go to the what was it called? The Miami Merchandise Mart that's attached to the MAC or the Miami Airport Convention Center.
Well,
and just go to the second floor.
That. Camel lives in Florida, so
like the suites were like 400 to 700 square foot suites, and they were unoccupied, all for rent, and they were just open. You could just walk into them, most of them. And it's just a room with like pegboard walls and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there were like intermittent stores that were occupied by a store. And it was called like the East India Trading Corporation or like China Limited Trading Corporation or something like that.
India? They're still around, huh?
Yeah, they're still doing it. I mean, they have a major location in the Miami Merchandise Mart Mall.
Well, we do have a super chat here. Sumo says this long story just to get pics of booth babes. Bonk.
It was interesting. And like the hallways of the mall were probably like 12 feet wide. It was the weirdest, tightest mall that there could possibly. It was so bizarre. I wish I would have taken a video for you guys.
You
It's
should get a
crazy.
walkthrough.
I went to do it on Sunday. That was my plan. I'm going to do it on Sunday, and it was just closed. Even after the show, it was closed.
Wow. Yeah, that's a dead mall. All right, here's your bonk sumo. Thank you. Thank you guys, and thank you for being here. We got almost 20 people in the chat. Is a great day. Brandon's back in the great state of Illinois. And we did have some membership chats earlier. We got Nail Bunny, 8-month member. Thank you for being a member. Nail Bunny says the term meme, get this, was invented in 1976.
Okay. And then is there
Really?
like a definition or etymology of the origin of the word meme?
Really makes you think. I don't know. Let's see.
What were they memeing back in the 70s?
Here we go. The term meme was introduced in 1976 by British evolutionary biologist Richard Dawkins. We've heard of him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He conceived of memes as a cultural parallel to biological genes and considered them as being in control of their own reproduction.
And it kind of works.
Next level.
Yeah.
Don't let your memes be dreams. We have
Kind of
another
works.
member chat from General Piggy, 10-month member. Says there's a chungus on the wing. Yeah. I don't know if you saw the thumbnail, Brandon. I put
Yeah, I saw it. It looks great. Before we do that, I got to tell Ace, though, Miami, like the downtown or the Miami Beach area is super nice. And that's like where all the beautiful people are. And like all of your classic Italian cafes, for some reason, are all down there, where like you could just roll up and get some Italian pastries or like a slice of like flat bread pizza type stuff. You can go down there and do that. But yeah, that area is pretty nice. But yeah, this weird airport area was some sort of Twilight Zone. The whole weekend was a Twilight Zone, really.
Yeah, do you want to talk about your seat on the airport? And the bathroom. You got a lot of stories this week.
Yeah, the airplane. So on the way there, I was flying Southwest, and the steward was like, "Oh, you're tall. Do you want to sit in the emergency exit row?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm with my girl. We want to sit together." And he's like, "Oh, do it on the way back next time." I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. So on the way back, we had a really good place in line. It's what is it, like self-serve, first come first serve seating. So you just choose your own seats. And then so I'm like, oh, we're gonna do this exit row thing. And then so on the way back, we were on the more modern plane. And if you guys remember, maybe the chat remembers all those planes that were crashing in Africa, those Boeing planes.
No.
The 300 Maxes. That was the plane we were on. And then so I didn't realize that until we already sat down.
The final destination.
We were on that model plane. Yeah, this was the Twilight Zone episode.
Before you go any further, we got an extra guest here. Our buddy, our good friend.
Scissor me, Daddy!
That's right.
What's up, Shelby?
Brandon, how did you fly in a crashed plane?
They refurbished it. It was renovated.
All right.
You think Boeing is going to let these planes go to waste, man?
Yeah, they cost a lot of money.
Put them back in the air. Yeah. Yeah, and so I was like, exit row. So we're going down exit row, seat on my left, and then there's 2 sets of doors on each side of the plane. So I go past the first one, and I go to the second one, and the second door, there's a row with just 2 seats. And I'm like, oh, me and the girl could sit here and we don't want to sit next to anybody. Right. And then I was like, half a second later, I was like, wait a minute. That next row has 3 seats. Yo. And then so I sat in that row behind the place where there was no seat. And Phil has the picture here. And I was like, first class, man. It was, do this. Look at this.
Extra leg room. Look at that.
I was stretched out the entire time. The person that was sitting in front of me, just to the left there, was like asleep. So it was no problem. And I was just like leaned back. It was absolutely amazing.
So the company, they refurbished the plane but didn't replace the seat of the person who got sucked out of it before they crashed.
Well, I think
last
they
night.
left that seat out of there in memoriam of.
Do you think they're ghosts? Do you think you put your foot like on the ghost, or do you think the ghost goes out of the plane?
Yeah, if you zoom in on the tip of the shoe there, that's ectoplasm right there on the tip of the shoe. You see that? Okay. Yeah, so I can imagine you're probably right.
They're definitely on the plane.
Nail Bunny says, did you have to vow to help evacuate people in an emergency?
Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, I was probably the only person that sat in that row that could have competently have done that.
Well, that's why they wanted you to sit there, because if any lizard people tried to open the hatch, you could muscle
I would have
them
been
up.
able to stop them, yeah. I would have been the last line of defense.
They don't exist, dude.
Out of the plane.
How dare you, Selby?
Those
The feelings are real, brother.
Did you see any lizard people or anything weird?
No. I mean, there was the weird in the bathroom. The bathroom lights were really weird.
Well, the lights in here are already really weird.
Yeah, there's like a streamer room glow in this airplane, and there's like a whole airplane's radio system or like sound system that's just playing like baracha music the whole time. And yeah, it was weird.
So tell him. Oh, here we go. This is Sumo with another super chat. He says, Brandon went to a con called Exotica, and all he brought back was a photo of his legs. Bonk again.
I mean, I took photos at the show, but they're, less than. They're not that great. Let me tell you.
What about Best in Show?
Yeah, Best in Show is all right.
Here's this bonk. It's my favorite bonk that we're running right now.
Hell.
That was
I
4K.
forgot how stupid that was.
It's 4K, yeah. Shelby got it right. We did have a question here from Noah. What's up, Noah? Good to see you. Philip Diaz, have you riffed today? Yeah, I actually did riff. And while you were gone, Brandon, people have dubbed me the Riff Master, as you can see right here. It says Riff Master. And like how I could just come up with different ideas for things. It really helps to be a riffer when you're a writer. So yeah, I actually was.
Oh yeah,
riffing
let me ask you this: who's the real riff master here? Because I made up the entire story about going to Miami.
Where were you?
There we go. Yeah, I knew it. The story just did not add up. And I'm already looking up photos of on Google Earth and see, where the small is. So
you got me again. But yes, no, I was riffing today with another writer. It was fun. I'm excited. K Plan
is completely AI generated.
Is the AI image?
That's a good point.
Yeah, you think they would actually leave a seat out on a plane? That's called lost profits there. They would never do this.
Impossible. Lizard people only fly on private jets.
That's not what that blonde woman would have us believe.
I'm going to raise my desk because I can.
Oh,
that's nice. Bancroft says another unimpressive bonk.
Well, I haven't seen any good zonks from
Bancroft. I would stay away from roasting in the chat after one of your last streams from a couple of days ago. That was
what happened?
Boy, whew.
I've been missing a lot of these streams.
If you've been having trouble sleeping, I suggest you turn on the Bancroft stream. I think you'll get 8 hours plus.
You're a legend, Brandon, and Famust, the supposed Whiffed Master.
That's right.
Yo,
gets
Jay,
all
what
this
up?
down to me.
You got me.
I hate when I get famous.
This week is a big week in movie-going history. If you guys didn't know, the double feature of Barbenheimer is coming out this week.
Mm-hmm.
Oppenheimer and the Barbie movie. Now, there was two things. Brandon, you sent me a little quote here, which was pretty great. But here, this is what I'm really excited about. This is at AMC Theaters, and I think we're going this week. This is what I want to get. You know how they do those special popcorn buckets? This is your the Fat Man and Little Boy popcorn and drink collectible at AMC. You get the Fat Man popcorn bucket and your accommodated little boy. What do you guys think? Is it worth the 1945?
I think that's the bomb.
Oh my god. Only 1945 plus tax.
That's not bad.
I mean, yeah, that isn't bad actually. I mean, that's
on the bottom there. Are those for like sodas? Or are you supposed to carry like 8 sodas back to your seat with you?
Yeah, it's the popcorn thing fits the little boy in the fin there.
Oh, that's
you can put all your Barbie action figures or your Barbie dolls in there.
Yeah.
You can bring them with you to watch the movie with you. Yeah.
Watch Barbenheimer.
What's up, B-Rose? Good to see you.
Just to reply to Citizen Ronin, it was the one where he was talking about Zach's comments a couple of days ago.
Oh, stream. Yeah, hashtag snoozecroft, people are saying in the chat.
Michael Bancroft.
How much is it?
Sleepy, cure of insomnia.
How much is that with no popcorn though? I think popcorn's gross, bro. I don't need it, so I would actually want it with no like none of that butter, none of that in it.
Wait, why don't you like popcorn?
Because popcorn's gross. I don't need popcorn.
Yeah, it's delicious. It's a miracle of modern science, Shelby. Okay, it's the atomic bomb of foods.
I'm generally the only person in the house that hates popcorn.
Right.
At every
You're
house.
wrong.
You're generally the only person in any group that hates popcorn.
Dude, I hate
you would have
popcorn.
sided with Japan in World War II. That's what I'm hearing.
100 people, Shelby's like, no popcorn. Everybody, 99 are looking at him like, what the fuck?
Did you see? There's
it gets my hydrogen bomb all greasy, dude. I don't want popcorn.
Speaking of hydrogen bomb, we got B Rose saying atomic bonk. I think I know the exact bonk he's looking for. Good to see you, B Rose. Hopefully you're eating some Mexican food or flaming hot Cheetos. That was a good bonk.
That is a good one. That is the classic.
Yeah, that new bonk really makes you appreciate the old ones.
Yes.
That's what it is.
What do you think about this? Noah says have popcorn with honey, Shelby. Maybe that'll make you like it.
Well, you know what's better than that? If you just eat honey.
Honey a day.
Yeah, local honey helps your allergies, right?
Freeze-dried bees covered in honey?
No. No. Popcorn gets in Shelby's dentures, so he hates them.
Damn. That's fired.
There you go.
Ouch. All right, so that was we're gonna hit that popcorn bucket up. And this is really interesting. This comes from Twitter accounts. Actually, now that we're on Twitter, we haven't played this in a while. There's a Twitter section of the show. You guys remember this? The Twitter section of the show?
I forgot this existed.
Let's see. Oh, here it is. Here's the tweet, guys.
Twitter. Tweets will set you free. Try Serotonin. Twitter. Tweet the night with me. Check the tweets.
well and good. Now this is the actual Oppenheimer. This isn't that guy that played Scarecrow in that Batman movie. This is the real quote.
It looks like he could
Now
be a
he does look like a scarecrow. His world famous quote, now I am become Barbie girl in Barbie worlds.
Right.
I hate AI memes so bad, dude.
One of the world's smartest men can't even speak basic English here.
Can't even speak English. I thought that was great.
You hate AI memes? This was generated by some wrinkly brain genius, okay?
Yeah, this is AI.
It's got to be.
It's probably like a C student.
No. You can see
doesn't
how
take
low
much to program
quality and
AI
low
these
effort
days.
it is.
They use 3 index fingers to make that left ear.
I gotta say, is this the same person who submitted for the Eric July art contest?
Yeah, look at the fidelity.
It could have been.
All we gotta do is just rework this a bit, you know. I'm thinking now it'll be.
Speaking of that, perfect segue. You guys may have seen this beautiful, definitely drawn art. Do you guys see this? Now, this was a lot of people. This is a touchy subject. No one's really tackled this on YouTube yet, and I'm sure Michael Bancroft.
Yeah. Nobody's talked about this yet.
All I gotta say is I was minding my own business, and just scrolling to Twitter like I always do, and then out of nowhere, I saw this picture, and I didn't think much of it, and then I saw Shelby replying underneath it, just going nuts, spitting fire, and I was like, "Oh, what the hell's going on?"
Yeah.
Somebody got his danner up,
Yeah, no one's really talked about this. The first I saw about it was my boy Dan Dahl, who we just talked to. Now, everything's segueing into each other. He was popping off about this. Let me see if I can find this. Because he's the one that ran the test. I didn't know you could run tests on AI art. Did you know this?
there's also a program you can run like older photographs through to see if they were doctored. Like they've already proven like the JFK photos were doctored and a bunch of other stuff.
What about those pictures of Stalin where the guy's
double D?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen those.
Stalin. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So this guy submitted some fan art to this Eric July ISOM competition, and Dan Dahl with the big call out. It's AI. Here's proof. One AI generated, and then also there's some stable diffusion.
1,000%.
I don't know, but yes, 1,000%.
Well, that means that's probably the AI generator that he used.
So then this guy came back and he's like, he did here's the line art version of it. Where was it? Oh, yeah. Here's the line art version of it. But
which
the
is
best
totally easy to do.
I think. Yeah, here's the best thing that came out of it. B.S. Warren popped this up. That motherfucker is not real.
That is fantastic.
I made a meme of that I sent to Crackhead Jeremy, and then he forgot to pop it up on his channel a few days ago.
You gotta send me the meme.
When there's that
What, Brent?
When there's that program that can determine if it was AI generated or not, is it running a test, or is it just seeing in the database if it remembers having created it at some point?
The hive mind of AI. It's like, I created that.
because what AI does is it'll pull images of every resolution count. You'll have stuff 122, 160, 300, 600, and it makes a composite using all of those DPI. Like that just doesn't exist in any image. So it basically runs a scanner through the whole thing, and then it finds points of I don't know, what do you call that? Like ghost image? Because a lot of the stuff that you see isn't actually there. It's like 3 or 4 composites overlaid on each other with a I don't know what you call it, like a transparency layer.
Okay.
So that's how they find it. There's actually more images than what you just see right there too. There's stuff in it that you're not going to notice unless you were to zoom in and flip some colors, and then you'll find that there's actually more.
I knew it was fake because Isom can't fly.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I knew it was fake because Isom isn't cross-eyed. If you zoom into his eyeballs, you'll see.
Yeah, he's a little cross-eyed here.
If you zoom in onto it enough, does it have like AI warning us about like the stonemasons and how, you know, certain acts of terrorism might have been an inside job and things like that? Like all kinds of warning signs.
Yeah.
And that's how it can tell if it was AI generated.
You could see Alex Jones in the pupil of Isom.
Yeah.
This was what they call a dog.
That last rant of his was fantastic.
It's just a bunch. It's like those mosaics of pictures of people, but it's just a rearrangement of every image on the internet in each AI generated image, and that's how it knows.
Now here's some. Now this is what we were talking about earlier, which I forgot to bring up. Here's some real art made by the man who called this out, Dan Dahl. This was the piece. You've seen this piece before, Brendan. Old timey Batman.
Oh
Beyond.
yeah, I remember this one. You should have said that it was like Rocketeer.
I said it was like pulpy Batman Beyond. Yeah, like the
yeah,
Rocketeer.
But pulpy
so I guess
is like a thick orange juice, is what I was thinking. And then I kept thinking of OJ, and then I kept thinking the juice is loose.
Oh my god! So Dan drew this. He said he drew this the first week that he moved into his new place, and it was a very good time for creativity. So this got so popular, people were doing like little homages, little Lego guys to his
that's cool
little thing, and then look at this little cosplay.
Oh yeah,
little cosplay. I didn't realize he's got so much stuff up on his freaking Instagram that I've never seen. This guy's insane. So everybody go over and follow Dan Dahl. Look, is Lobo? Before you even knew who I was.
Mm-hmm.
Shaji or Jimbo? I'm gonna give that a like. Yeah. So he's kind of cool, you know. I thought.
Yeah, that's the man.
All right, I guess we'll move on to food news. This is what people come to the Hardline to see, is the food news.
Oh yeah.
You know, sometimes we do polls.
Food news. Hard
hitting food news. So we're hitting all the Hardline expected content, the traditional content. So we got food news this week. We also have some weird, inexplicable, maybe alien stuff. So that we're going to get into. Bancroft says, "Who was?" Actually, we'll go back here and see who this was. Oh yeah, he did do this. This is who was the LGBTQA plus man, and that's actually this guy here. His name's Rainbow Kid from Legion of Superheroes, DC.
Hmm.
There you go. He doesn't look that gay.
Yeah, I mean,
Rainbow
LG HDTV.
HGTV?
LG HDTV.
That's not the character that eats fences, is it?
Oh, we forgot the I. We got Alan in the chat. Good to see you, Alan. He says Egypt news is ancient history.
I know, brother. I feel so sad. Just not new to report, man. I'm definitely.
Well, did you see Uncharted X had another really good video up?
Oh, I thought it was up. I got it saved, but I haven't been able to watch it yet.
Yeah, it's good. We could talk about it after the food news. I mean, it's mostly the same stuff that he's always been talking about, but he goes into good depth with it.
This won't take long. Colgate whitening Franks. Advanced. Deeply whitens.
Yeah, it whitens
Up
as
to
you
4
chew.
shades. There's
you got to get the bun length.
8 links in a pack.
What exactly is it whiten?
Whitens your teeth. Look at the guys.
Your
Look
teeth.
at those teeth.
Yeah.
Those chompers right there, man. What is this
Yeah, look at
two?
that.
What's the two? Zoom in on that.
2 what?
The top left. It says 2 something.
Oh, it says
Yeah, that's not deli mustard. That's toothpaste.
2% hydrogenated. Oh no, it says hydrogen
peroxide.
Oh, peroxide. I thought that was a D. Yeah, 2% hydrogen peroxide. There's 8 Franks in a pack. Now I'm not a big hot dog guy, so.
Yeah, but I mean, you could if you're drinking as much coffee as a normal person, you're gonna need to whiten your teeth at some point.
Yeah, I only try to do like twice a week with this coffee. What's up, Rick Sailor? Good to see you.
What's up, Rick? Do you think these Colgate whitening Franks are safe for my dentures?
Yeah, probably.
Awesome.
You could, what you could probably do is you just take 2 of the Franks and put them in a glass of water with your dentures while you sleep. So you
I'll
don't
put
even
them
have
in my Oppenheimer bomb from the movie theater.
I also have some live food news I could show.
Oh, what's this?
Live food news?
Yeah, this was one of those spice rubs
Piggy?
that they were selling at the Exotica show. And it's this here.
Dark
and it's
Side. Let me blow you
tin.
up here.
It's just a tin, and there's like this. And then the girlfriend got pulled off to the side at TSA, the airport thing, because they had to check what was inside of these. But this one here is it's called the Dark Side, and it's called garlic bogan bacon smoked Mediterranean sea salt.
What? Bogan?
Yeah, I was really confused about the bogan part because I wouldn't have purchased it if I had seen that.
That's
Hey, Brandon, I really respect you letting your girl take their drugs. So,
straight out of the devil's doorbell.
Like, she's, hey honey, why don't you carry this tin here and just I'll carry the other bag. We'll be good.
These are going in your bag.
Wait, I thought these were sexy themed rubs.
No. The company is just called the company is called Meat So Horny. It's not focusing on it, but it's called Meat So Horny, and it's just this bull.
Is it a hot pig?
No, it's a bull. Which is also widely known in the sex community. Yeah, but I thought that was funny, the bogan bacon thing. I don't know what that means.
It should have been a sexy pig.
I told them to do, hopefully we'll do some shirts or something, or some stickers with some pinup girls.
Yeah, guys don't want to buy things with bowls on them.
Well, there was, what's his name's, his comic was beefybull.com or whatever. Remember that?
Yeah, you guys remember that guy?
Yeah, I do. I brought him up.
What was that? Bull, beefybull.com?
Yeah, it was beefybull.com or something.
I'm just going to let you guys figure that one out. I have no idea what any of you guys are talking about.
Edwin, you remember him. He used to hang out with Wanger, and he'd always show his guns on stream, and he lived in Texas, and he always had loud cars outside of his window. It was him.
I've never seen a Wanger stream in my life. You might ask him about that. Yeah.
No. It was him, Wanger, Carlo Rowe, and beefybull.com. I don't have my books. Books are still at the house because I have that book. Has anybody been in Comicsgate before? You guys remember this book?
So this is
All right.
what are you talking about, brother? I mean, are you just
He had
have you
he
in
had
your
an
head?
animated
Everything you're saying right now sounds like fiction.
he had an animated trailer because he was an animator.
Slaughter Squad.
It-
If you go to
Slaughter
beefybull.com,
Oh,
Slaughter
that I
Squad,
know. Slaughter Squad, I've heard of before. I've the
yeah,
other
Slaughter
stuff.
Squad Volume 2, Joseph King
Yeah, Joseph King. That's
has
that's
an
his real
email
name.
list up right now on Indiegogo.
Just needed Sim to be here. That's all.
Here we go, Sim. Sim knows. Thank God. Did anybody else back Slaughter Squad?
No.
Apparently not, because there was
I don't
no
think
sexy pinup girls in it. It was only
think-
these big beefy
No,
bulls.
I don't think you can get to that
he
site
had
with
a
safe
sexy
search on.
chick.
You know. So
I think his sexy character was like a chicken or a something or a pig.
why did you
Yeah,
back
Joey.
this?
That was OG. OG, man. All right.
So Michael
Moving
Bancroft
on
was
from
saying that
food
the
news.
Bogan was the dark side of the Force, apparently. And the light side of the Force was called like
Yeah, that's what they called it.
ailerons or something. And that's
Alderaan?
true. Yeah, Alderaan. It smells
Yeah, I guess
really
so.
good. It smells like
Bogan. It's like
super strong bacon and salt. I was gonna try it on my steaks, but
Sounds
then I
good.
thought it was up here in the bedroom, but it was down in the spice cabinet where it was supposed to be, but I didn't know.
it's good to know.
It's probably rubbed for javelina.
What is that?
What's up with you?
Those are our wild boar down here in Arizona that they run around in families. Like you'll see a whole row of them just traveling around. They're not
You
dangerous
legally have
unless
to
you're
kill all of them?
No, but there are certain people down here that do hunt them and eat them and have
Shelby, this
barbecues
is
with them.
the second
They're very
time in
gamey.
about
I wouldn't touch one.
This is the second time in 17 hours that you've mentioned javelina, and I've never heard that word before.
Javelinas. Yeah. It's an American thing, Phil. You'd have to live in the States to get it.
Making it up.
Yeah. We got wolves and javelinas down here. And
Not in
coyote
the
down here.
closet.
Dude, look, General Piggy's talking OGCG here.
So javelinas are it's just like a wild boar, but they stink, dude, and they're blind too. They run into stuff. You know, they get hit by cars all the time, but they're huge, and you can smell them. They smell like Bigfoot. I was telling you last night. They smell like the way you would imagine Bigfoot. You know.
Why do I have to imagine it? You're talking about,
it about
like
so
Bigfoot doesn't
you saw that. Was it Anchorman smells like Bigfoot's dick? It's like that.
I never seen that.
No?
I
Jay
have,
Ryan knows. Jay Ryan
Yo,
knows, I'm sure
General
he's seen
Piggy talking about Skunk Girl.
Yeah, I have
There's
one
Skunk
of
Girl.
25 Skunk Girl statues from the Skunk Girl campaign. It's number 8.
I hit up the creator. I hit up the creator to try to get Skunk Girl on CG Vacation, and he got back to me like once. He's like, "Yeah, what's it coming to go?" And I told him, and they never got back to me. So Skunk Girl was not in CG Vacation.
Well, I think he emailed you while he was driving
Sad.
and then probably crashed his car and died.
That's hilarious.
I hope not.
What a larf.
Yeah, so there's Skunk Girl. Oh yeah, Brandon did a review back in the day of it.
Oh yeah.
Yo, check this out.
That
This
on
was
the
YouTube
on your other
surprise.
YouTube channel?
Yeah,
No.
it's probably up on our Rumble. Wait, I didn't check Rumble. Who's on Rumble
There
right
he
now?
goes. Shout out to Rumble peeps.
Rumbler.
I'm checking Rumble. One person watching.
Nice.
No
Shout
chat.
'em out.
Feel free, guys. We're on Rumble too.
Yeah, whoever's on Rumble, say a comment in the chat so Phil can shout you out.
Yeah, I think it's just me. Manny is a busy man. Yeah, what's up, Pablo? The unbreathable skunk girl. So check this out. I was messaged today by Jonas Sweet. Said he did this fan art of Crimstone. And I'm like, oh yeah, we got this fan art contest going on. I thought this was so cool. He did this like spray painted style. Crim looks so jacked. For some reason, I really love how he did his face. Look at that. Smoking a cigar. It's a badass.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Got
It's
the butt.
Very nice.
It's not often you see somebody draw someone's face completely perpendicular to the camera.
Yeah. And then he also did like the S thing. Look at the S.
Oh yeah,
in
the
corner.
cool S.
Did the super S. You've seen that before, right, Shelby?
Well, yeah. All the 12-year-olds used to draw those in their binders.
Yeah, but where did it come from?
I Googled it before. Yeah, it is not from a skate company. It's not from a skateboard company. Yeah.
Oh,
it's not from anything.
Awesome.
It's not from anything that's corporate. It's just something that kind of evolved out of the ether.
Wait a second. Stop the presses. Citizen Ronan says Sofia Vergara is getting divorced.
You didn't see that? Didn't I tell you at the office?
No.
Yeah, I also posted in the Hardline chat.
Yeah, I posted it in the chat. What happened? And then he posted in the chat. Yeah. And then I was sad, but then I said, so you're telling me there's a chance?
For Joe?
I thought something was going on. Let me tell you guys. Can you? Am I lagging? Is that what's going on with me?
No, I can hear you good.
Okay, so I suspected something because in the last week or so, you noticed her pictures have changed from her at family parties and gatherings and stuff like that to her in thong bikinis. And she's by herself generally in these pictures. So I have been suspecting something was up. And I was like, you think Joe is cool with her like posting these thong bikinis and stuff, you know, because like she seemed like she was a little bit more reserved before and like something suddenly changed. And then it's now because she's apparently getting divorced.
My God. That's horrible.
Yeah, which is strange because I always thought they were a great couple. He seemingly like a normal guy and her like this super bombshell.
Yeah, that's sad.
Like, yeah, that's the way to go.
I think someone sent me a video of her. In fact, I think it was. Oh no! I think I just saw it on online. She was like in a blue bikini.
Yeah.
Around.
Yeah, I sent it to you on Instagram.
Was it you?
Yeah. I told you I only watch like 5 people's stories on Instagram, so I'm on top of these things, Phil.
Let me pull it up here. We're getting into the no horny section. Take a little break here.
Do you think it's because
I just assumed that Joe
Dungeons
was the
and
one
Dragons?
He plays not enough Deathstroke. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah. I mean, great swimsuit. Digging the animal print here.
It's not as if she could have walked in this direction. She had to walk away from the camera.
Yeah, she's walking right away from Joe to her new man. Like, so long.
That's sad.
All right, I'm okay. I mean, I could deal with it as long as she doesn't end up with Pete Davidson.
Oh my God!
He's already in the DMs. He's already in the DMs.
You're going to jinx it. You're going to jinx
on the building with his sniper rifle right now.
He's already sent a couple messages. Probably a couple.
Don't jinx it.
Dumb jokes. You know, his little corny one-liners work on all the Hollywood whores.
I feel like, I don't know, man. Has he seen Babe of the Week?
All right, we're gonna get. We have
the DM. You need to DM and be like, "Hey, check out the last couple of Babes of the Week and see what you're missing out." It's not too late. Go back, Joe. Go back.
I mean, if he's trading her in for a younger model, I don't know.
There's always somebody hotter.
All right. We'll get back to Babe of the Week in a second. We do have one interesting bit of inexplicable news here. It could be aliens. It could just be ancient history. And we're back.
Hold on a second.
Speaking of bogans. Yeah, go on.
Hold on a second. Arden Times J. Ryan says, I'll message some rooftop Koreans, Brandon. We'll have the snipers ready. Did you hear that the original rooftop Korean died the other week?
No.
What's a rooftop
he died.
Korean?
Rooftop Koreans, dude. They're like, where was it, Shelby? San Francisco or something?
No, man, it was the L.A. riots.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
The L.A. riots.
It was the Rodney King. Yeah. So it was probably the guy. I know who it was, man. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was the guy in the red shirt.
Yeah, they were looting and rioting, and then all the owners were going up on the roof, and up there were shotguns.
Yeah. And they were there to like defend Koreatown or whatever. And he was in this picture, and he's like smiling like this with his rifle on his shoulder, and it's like a power stance picture of like, hey, you know, like keep your freedoms and protect your stuff, you know, from the hordes and stuff. That guy died. Yeah, he's the original OG rooftop.
That's crazy that the news didn't want to cover that. That's strange.
Yeah,
it's got a Wikipedia page. Look at it.
Yeah, dude, I know. It's because it's a thing.
Pretty big deal. Pretty big deal for a while there.
It's awesome. I wanna see this guy's face.
Yeah. Click on the images.
Oh, we're looking at this. I just don't want any.
They're not, what are they possibly going to show?
We should make a comic book
on Rooftop Koreans.
I don't know what people are into, man. That's him. Rooftop ready.
Him. He's there.
These guys are cool too. Look at them.
Ready to go. Yeah, you don't mess with those Koreans, man. Especially when on the rooftop. Or that is to say, when they're on the rooftop.
Cool.
No, those dudes work their whole life to build those businesses, man. Some rioters coming in, I'd be up there too.
There needs to be a comic book or an anime series.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you get this patch.
Al's got the hooks right there. He's got the hook for the comic.
He should have been in a red shirt. There it is. Look at that guy.
Look at young Phil D on the left.
I love it.
Dude, isn't that guy in the back just the guy from Big Lebowski?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Defending since 1992.
Stepped over the line. Market zero.
All right, let's get back to this weird stuff. It's weird stuff happening in Australia today. Mysterious object. Australian police warn public away from huge cylinder found washed up on Washington Beach. I'm just assuming that's Washington.
Yeah, that's Washington Beach.
In
like
Australia.
any Australians, stay out of Washington area. The beach is contaminated by this huge cylinder.
It's huge. Of course, it was Tommy Marcus. Says, after 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer the earth.
I think it's Wallaby Alley is what it is. It's not actually Washington.
Wallaby Alley.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I was gonna ask if you think it's maybe it's part of like Ocean Gate.
Like the conspiracy or the defunct submarine?
The
company?
imploded submarine with the billionaires in it.
Yeah, this is just here. Jordan Hurst is right. This is just like Joe Dirt, where he thought he had the atomic bomb, and it's just a septic tank.
Right. That's right.
In a different timeline, Australia, the Republic of
Washington.
Washington.
What's up, Jules? We got Jules in the chat. Jordan Hurst, you just saw. Apex Comics is here.
Yeah, he's talking about more crazy theories. Yeah, dude, August 10th, that would be not good. You gotta keep your cash.
It's the day before your birthday.
Yeah. All right, I want only cash for my birthday, guys.
Just
Send
cash?
me cash. Yeah. Send $1 to Zaid Comics offices.
Is Sophia still Babe of the Week?
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll see if she lasts this time. Harshing on our man Joe over here. I don't know.
Yeah. Does anybody have any suggestions for other Babe of the Week?
Sumo, pull up your Word doc, Sumo.
I posted this Spanish weather girl.
Spanish weather girl.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have the other crazy news about like the universe and stuff? You don't have that queued up?
Did you send it to me?
I don't know.
I think so. Is that the one where the vice president talks about how she wants to reduce population?
No, that was the one where the vice president talks about how AI is a complicated thing. First of all, it's 2 letters, and that means artificial intelligence.
Is that the one where Lizzo's playing Anne Frank in this new Anne Frank movie?
Yeah, she's gonna make me throw up. No,
That's
it was
fantastic.
about how where did I send that to?
I'm finna
I
hide,
don't remember
yo.
where I sent it. Yeah. No, it was about how some new studies are concluding that there's a great possibility that the universe might be as much as twice as old as previous estimates had concluded to. And I read the article. It was a pretty short article because it was talking about the studies and the guys that were doing the investigations into it and stuff. And they were talking about how, you know, based on previous models of the universe and then calculating back to the Big Bang. Dude, Pa's going to love this because he hates the Big Bang Theory. The show, not as much, but he hates the actual theory because I see him watching the show all the time. Anyway, so
yeah, it's sad.
They're calculating back to the Big Bang time period, you know, when the universe would have been a singularity of sorts. And there's anomalous information that they can't figure out why there would be these stars that are called Methuselah stars that are seemingly would be born before the universe was created, according to that, like 13 point whatever billion years ago, 14 billion years ago.
Yeah.
And so these stars seemingly would be older than 14 billion years old, just say to round it off. And those were anomalous, and they can never figure out why that was like that. But new studies are showing that there's greater evidence that the universe is possibly older than that, as much as twice as old.
And what's that?
I need to check the expiration of my milk, guys.
Yeah, I mean, the whole Gregorian calendar is going to be thrown off, guys.
Well, that's why 2012 didn't happen then.
Well, we're going to have to switch back to the Julian calendar.
Who?
I think she's already been on Babe of the Week, Sumo.
Well, anyways, I thought that was
Which one?
interesting. And it could, you know, what would be crazy about it, realistically, is
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Is going back.
How did Sophia win?
God damn it.
Mute both of these guys. Nobody gives a shit about these. We're talking about universal stuff here, guys.
See, Jules knows it's not just old. You're saying it's really old.
Yeah, it's very old. Yeah, that's what they're.
Brandon, you've angered Timo in the chat.
They've
Outrageous.
upgraded the universe from old to very old. Yeah, which I think there could be a
Citizen
possibility.
Ronan loves this.
About, maybe the early ideas about it were right. About it being like an eternal universe. Maybe there was no beginning.
An eternal universe? J. Ryan says those are the
Or in a
catalyst
universe
stars.
that's so infinitely old.
Preceded the Big Bang.
Here, Phil, I'm gonna share one. Phil, I'm gonna share one with you. All right, I'll put it in a DM.
Yeah, definitely don't share your screen. Just message it to me on a random.
No. I'm gonna send it to you on Twitter.
A random.
I also sent you that meme that I made 2 days ago.
He's got you on Threads, Phil.
I sent it to your MySpace.
I'm on Threads.
I am on Threads. Go follow me. Drawn Aces Comics Group. I'll follow you right back, at least for
I'm
a day.
about to. I can't even check my freaking Twitter now. You tell Aaron to either follow me or. So they changed the setting where it automatically puts your setting where you can't send or receive from people that aren't verified. So you got to go into your settings and say accept from all users.
It's so annoying. Yeah, I did that. Thank you, Shelby.
So on my PC, dude, it literally is on. It's stuck on a loop. It won't let me. I can't do any refreshing or anything on my PC. On the app, it is. Oh, look at Phil. See, he just opened who I sent. See?
Who's
I told you, man. Bring that up. It don't matter. Bring it up.
Strawberry.
Chat will be excited about it.
Tabby? Well, I was going to do this. All right. Do you want to do Babe of the Week or do you want to vote between A or B here? You could vote. We could skip it and do Babe of the Week next week, or we could vote between these two body types. Poll our chat. Let's do a pre-poll to see if you want to do Babe of the Week or this poll, and then we'll do that.
Yeah. Put one for Babe of the Week, two for these two.
You want to do body type or do you want to do Babe of the Week? What do you think, Brandon?
Body type? Well, you could do body type. We'll just let Sophia roll till the next week.
All right. Well, we'll do that chick you sent me, Shelby, next week. It's a pretty good pick.
I'm gonna do it this week.
All right, we got body type A or B. I'm gonna set up this poll. Body type.
Yeah.
Let me hear your body type.
I guess when we're doing the poll, I could talk about it.
Body type. Curves. I guess you guys could see for yourself.
Yeah, but this is not always going to be up on the thing. When we're talking about the 8 horsemen of the seed oil apocalypse picture up here, they're not going to be able to tell which body type they prefer.
Well, we'll come back to it. What is this picture you're telling me about?
I'm imagining it in my head right now.
All right, draw it right now. Riff Master.
So anyway, I went to the beach when I was in Miami with no sunblock on.
Uh-huh.
And my hands got effectively no tan.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And I usually get this what I call leprosy, but it's not leprosy. It's like this heat I don't know.
Some pictures of leprosy.
Leprosy on my hands from the heat, and I stopped getting those entirely. I used to get like these red bumps that would go from my knuckles onto my hand, and then they would like slowly creep up my arm. Have not gotten them in 2 years. Okay. My arms got tan. I got a little red on my shoulders, and then I'm going to be completely honest. I got some sunburn on my legs, which literally never see the sun. So
Yeah, but your
thinking
face
that-
isn't tan. Your face isn't really tan.
Right, dude, no sunblock. It
I know,
looks more tan in person than it does on camera. Right?
Let's see
But
this.
no sunburn either. Look at this. No sunburn whatsoever. Like there's barely color in here. I'm telling you guys, no seed
Yeah,
oil.
but George Hamill, you want to be like George Hamill.
Oh, George Hamilton?
George
He knows
Hamilton.
toasted, right?
Yeah, he's extra toasted.
Yeah. No, I look fine in person. The camera's washing me out.
I look fine.
You may as well
I
just
can
close the
send you a
contest.
picture of myself on day one of the tan if you want. And you
No
can
one
show
got to hear what you thought of my haircut. Today, Brandon saw me. He was like, "Hey, so what happened with this haircut?" And I'm like, "Oh, I got it." And then you said,
I was like, that was it?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, where did you get that? And then
said,
you said,
Floyd's Barbershop.
right.
They
And then
they gave me a hot towel.
Yeah, then you said hot towel.
Right. And I mostly paid for the hot towel, I think. But it was enjoyable. You know?
Good. You didn't get a mullet.
I mean, I didn't not get a mullet.
It's not a mullet.
Yeah, but it's not a mullet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is definitively not a mullet.
Well, it's like Don Johnson. Remember him?
Yeah, I remember Don Johnson from Nash Bridges, right?
Yeah, when he was in Nash Bridges, a decades before Nash Bridges, he did this movie called Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man.
Oh, okay.
And that was good. Hope you guys are voting in the chat here. We got 14 votes, 18 people. We need 4 more votes.
See, I knew
wanna
it was
know-
leprosy.
It's a bony hips
This is
are a
the-
deal
we should
breaker?
have had a poll here if it's a mullet or not. That's
It
the
is-
poll. Come back on Friday for that poll, everyone. We'll tell Phil if it's a mullet or not. Dude, it's not a mullet.
What,
Bring
look
up
at
a
this
picture of
shave, though. What do you call this?
It's called a
My
a
neighbor,
fade.
my neighbor has that haircut. She plays bass in a punk band.
Oh,
Yeah.
Call that
She
the
also has
mental
an
illness.
all-lesbian soccer team.
Show me.
Look
Yeah,
at this.
see,
There's
Reese
no
loves
party
that
in the
movie.
back, Phil.
Oh, it's
party in the
party
back.
all over. It's party in the USA.
Party in the front, business on the sides, right?
Yeah.
Military surplus on the sides, party in the front.
All right. See, Reese loves that movie. Yeah, the best quote from that movie is it's better to be cool and dead than not cool at all.
What movie? Joe Dirt?
Sounds dumb.
No, that's Harley.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Joe Dirt.
I'll
We
look it
said,
up for you
speaking of
right now.
lickety split, why don't we get out of here and see what's up?
Let me see. Here it is. You ever see this film, Shelby?
Reese is coming in via satellite saying the quote here.
What do you say?
Says it's better to be dead and
Yeah.
cool than alive and uncool. That's not what the title
Look
of
at
this
this-
video says.
Any plans? It's you and me for a long time. Came out alive. Came out ahead. I ain't doing it.
God damn it, Harley. We ain't ahead. And if being alive means living on the run,
Damn, Bruce Willis was young.
Oh, bro, you do what you think is right. Right? I'm gonna stay alive.
You can say it.
Better to be dead and cool than alive and uncool.
See, this is the second time. This is why that quote's important here, because that's what Harley told him earlier in the film. You know, it's a little.
The quote is literally in the clip. The quote is in the clip.
Uh-huh.
This guy could not even transcribe it into the title of this clip properly.
Better be cool and died. Better to be cool and died than uncool and alive.
This is an AI. This is AI, just like your meme, Phil.
This is an AI channel.
This is an AI. Everything. Everything's AI.
Also, your hair looks like neither of these guys' hair.
It's an amalgamation of both.
I want this Daigle earring. You know, George Michael and Mickey Rourke are the only two not gay guys that could pull off these earrings.
Yeah, but we already
George
had a guy
Michael
at work with the dangle earring, Phil.
Yeah, somebody will want to clip that.
You might want to do some
for the Friday show
research on that.
No, but here's the thing. Yeah, I waited too long because now we have a kid at work that has a dangle earring. He might have two dangle earrings. He might be gay. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure.
Bojangles.
But yeah, Mickey Rourke might be gay as well. Some recent things have come out that I don't want to talk about.
Is it his entire Instagram feed is just a bunch of guy foxes?
Do they act?
Dude, do you want to see what it's on his Instagram recently?
Yeah, I hear it's just a bunch of guy foxes.
And it's something.
Jordan Hart says Mickey Rourke was bi, though, so it's still iffy.
Here's Mickey and his guy fox.
Are you sure that's not a wax figurine of Mickey Rourke?
No.
This is just Madame Tussauds Wax Museum posting pictures on behalf of Mickey Rourke.
Did he turn off comments on these?
Yeah, because everybody kept calling him Madame Tussauds Wax Museum figure of Mickey Rourke.
It's Mickey Rourke with his horse. It's a pretty cool horse. What happened to all of his Guy Fawkes pictures? I think he took them down. He's always posting, I don't know.
There's no comments on any of these images.
I think maybe he got in trouble for posting some weird stuff. Oh my God. Disgusting. All right. We're ending the stream. We had a poll going on. So you could see here.
Nope.
It's a close one.
Not really. 19 people in the chat. 16 votes running the poll. And while the poll wraps up, guys, we do have some comics and other books. I mean, of course, we have The Lost Pages 3. But if you guys are keen to fund my comic, we got Raid the White Leopard on over here. So you can pick it up right now. How far along is the book into production, Edwin?
Book is done. I got the proof. Everything looks good. Just waiting to get the payout once the campaign closes, and then I'll add up what I need for supplies and all that stuff. Start ordering that. Yeah, so it should be ready by November to start getting everybody's hands.
Awesome. If you guys love Vikings, pirates, there looks like some mysticism in here. Amazing black and white art. You guys got to grab Raid of the White Leopard. Super cool new series that Edwin's putting out. First appeared in Alternate Comics. It came out on a Wednesday, which is super awesome issue with the actual issue had a cover by Kenneth Rocafort. So that's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
You probably still get it off the Alternate site.
Yep, it's still available to order. I was checking the other day because I might need some more copies. So I usually throw them in for like orders and stuff. Just a little bonus. Thank you. Yeah, guys,
Yeah,
10 days
so-
left. Still got some sketch card bundles on there. We got the awesome foil print. So yeah, a lot of cool
so
stuff on there. And no extension, so it ends in 10 days. Hard end. Because I gotta get
Yeah,
ready
and
for
it's
my next campaign, which I'll be announcing the day after the campaign closes. So stay tuned.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. And this is a great deal. It's only $15 for Rated the White Leopard. Hop on over to Fund My Comic. We got some mods in the chat. If you could drop the link. All of the links are down below in the description. I actually might have missed Shelby's new Fund My Comic. Let me see.
Yeah, you can actually just go to my website. You don't got to find the Earl, dude. My website is a forwarder, and it takes you to a second chance campaign on a sketchbook of mine from last year.
Shelby, you've literally been complaining that nobody goes to your website.
I literally only use it as my name now on these streams. I'm like, there, like,
That's
you don't even have to.
Your X?
Yeah, I just my domain. I just had it shoot over there. Yeah,
Look, there he is.
Yeah.
So go over and get
this
Shelby's
book's
sketchbook.
obviously also done.
Already
It's a
done.
second chance. Yeah. That means it's the second time that people have a chance. But these covers are exclusive to this, and then there's only two things there, man. You get that book for
Look at
free
that.
with the regular
So
book,
good.
the addendum, Moon Man, some Ray Charles, and then
Cool.
the more expensive one, you get an additional book, which is a second chance of my Creature Collection book, which is essentially my Inktober book without using the word Inktober. Trademark, copyright, some douchebag.
Yeah, dude. Vaughn didn't even bring this up last night while we were on stream. You believe that?
He's a noob.
He's a noob. Everybody go back this as well. Get some awesome Shelby art. Got some.
Yeah, that's a new cover. That's a new cover too. And these covers are only available on this campaign. Phil, do you know my credit card number, dude? I'm trying to order something here, and it's all right. Cool.
Yeah, I'll text it to you.
Thanks.
So pick this up. Love the Moon Man right here.
Yep.
Definitely not
the
maxed
McFarlane
out.
homage, the Spidey one homage.
And this chick's super cool too. Are you gonna do anything with her?
Yeah, I like that girl.
Yeah, dude, she's a Rage Tality character. Her name is
Oh,
Fister.
is she?
Oh,
yeah, her name's Fister.
It's Fister?
It's his Fister sister, yeah.
Dude, I love it. I hope she shows
Don't
up.
be mad.
I'm not. I'm
This
mad. I
is
didn't think of
awesome.
it.
I'm gonna have to talk to you about her then.
Fister.
Yeah,
man.
it's Fister sister. That's her first appearance, I guess. Right?
Yeah. Go.
Yeah,
get
she's
it.
on the cover. I mean, it's not a 4-page, We're breaking the mold here. First appearances are now pinups and covers.
There you go.
That's right. If you guys want some awesome Zaid Comics stuff, go to zaidcomics.com. You can get butt books. If you guys like butts, you can get CG Vacations, which is right over here at zaidcomics.com. You get all your ZD Vacation needs. Magic Cop is up there as well, which all kinds of content. I mean, that's 93 pages or 92 pages of Magic Cop, 2 books. So 2 times 92. I mean, who could even do the math? Go on over there, grab your books. We ship them out right away.
I
And
sold
then
one butt book at the show.
got a butt book sale. Yeah, so you did much better at Chicago.
Yeah, I murdered at Chicago.
Yeah.
Which
and
is
then
a
head over
thing
here
that
to
happens in Chicago a lot, by the way.
Yeah. They're used to murdering in Chicago. I added some new pages to the campaign. If they'll load, yeah, here they are. Awesome new Crimstone page. And we should be getting more this week. And then this beautiful Dan Dahl lettered up silhouette page. So check that out. Go back and help us get to 40K so we can unlock the, where is it? Crimstone trading card by Kenneth Rocafort. Look at that. Woo. All right, check that out. People were asking, what body type do you like? Curvy or emaciated? And 16 votes in the chat. 75% of people saying B.
Wow. What a bunch of
That's big.
emos.
That's,
I voted B. I'm not gonna
You
lie.
voted B?
I voted B. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at that, looking at that. Like you don't even see the face on the other one.
So what? You're just judging it by the body. It says, what kind of body type do you prefer?
Yeah, it's body
B.
type.
It's no.
You can see, look, there's a bit of a face right there.
Lips. Look at those lips.
Because I know what that turn. No, I know what that turns into. No, B.
Yeah, you know what this turns into?
You guys forget I'm old.
Right, you're old.
Yeah, I do forget that sometimes.
Jay Ryan already reminded us, shall we? That's
Yeah. Why don't you go rinse your dentures off in some more Colgate hot dog water, okay?
Oh, the stuff I boiled for my mac and cheese.
Yeah, for your ramen.
No,
all right, well, that's been
thank
the
you,
show,
Sumo,
guys.
for dropping all the links. You rocked.
Yes, Sumo, thank you so much. Jay Ryan says, I like attractive women.
Yeah, I like attractive women too. Dude, the chick that was working the cheesy jewelry counter at the Miami airport had the body of that chick in the curvy girl picture.
No.
That was her body.
No, they both look cool. I just it's the one on the right for me. It's the one on the right.
See, B Rose knows. B Rose is a man of culture. He says hashtag Pogs. Hashtag Pogs. Hail B Rose. A isn't gonna look as good after she takes off her girdle.
Yeah. It's the bustles doing all of the work.
It's that bustle. Sumo says hashtag Pogs as well, but he spells it Pogs.
Yeah.
Slammers.
Pogs. Yeah.
It's interesting.
Sumo collects slammers.
Interesting. All right, guys. Well, I gotta hang some pictures, put up some posters, and put up a skate deck. I'm gonna put a skate deck on this corner wall.
Damn,
black light. With a black light.
Oh.
You know, I brought the essential things like this certificate, best writer. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. It was like 10 years ago.
I found a Cold Stone Creamery gift card as well. So.
Your fan is oscillating.
You could try the new Barbie ice cream they have at Cold Stone.
Yeah, I could. Could try that. All right, go find another stream, guys. Tell them we sent you. We'll be back.
Jay Ryan's doing a little Jordan Peterson on you, Phil. Clean your room.
Dude, this room is so clean. I told my girlfriend, I'm like, man, I'm really excited for my room not to be dirty anymore.
I cleaned my office. You never told me you were proud of me. Look at,
yeah,
I cleaned
look
it.
at that. That looks good too, Shelby.
Bro, no, like I cleaned it. No, dude, there used to be books. There used to be books all over the floor. Look at,
you don't have to keep saying no. I believe
We've
you.
all seen your room, Shelby.
Shelby's such a dangerous man. Look at this guy with a clean room.
Out of control.
Yeah, I mean, look at my room though. It's super clean too. Look at that. That's where I sleep. That's my bed. Yeah.
I could see why your neck is always in pain.
Yo, I woke up this morning and my neck really hurt. Like it never hurts before, and it really hurt.
This isn't the Michael Caine joke of I took a Viagra, got stuck in my throat, and I've had a stiff neck all morning.
Yeah,
that's a $6,000 apartment in New York City, bro.
Look at, and I got the Crimstone poster on top of that $400 Lobo poster on the ground.
Yeah, that's a load-bearing poster there, Phil. You can't move that.
Yeah.
And then there's the closet, and then there's this mirror on the door.
That's a haunted mirror, Phil. You can't remove that.
What happens if I move it?
You can't remove it. It's haunted. Oh. It's holding the spirits within the door.
70 years of bad luck or something.
There's a lot of haunted things in this closet. There is a floor, Citizen Ronan. I thought it was just made of books, but there is a floor.
There's just books on the rafters.
Phil coming up on 30, the pain is creeping in. That's what they say.
Yeah. It transfers from tummy aches to spinal pain. So whether you have it in your neck or in your back.
Yeah.
I brushed my teeth earlier today with the Sonic hot dog.
Oh my God, what is that?
Sonic. I got the coney. I got the chili cheese coney because my mouth felt gross, so I was like, I need to brush my teeth.
I don't like seeing your food. You post your food on Twitter sometimes and Instagram.
You don't like it?
Oh, my girlfriend was very happy to see your chorizo and eggs. She wanted me to tell you.
Excellent. It was fantastic.
All right, I think that's the end of the show.
Got some mac and cheese with pepper.
That's gross, dude.
I like a lot of pepper on my mac.
All of these pictures look
gross?
like burned down buildings. They don't look like food. They look like rubble of demolished buildings.
Yeah.
So you might want to pass the Photoshop filter through some of those food pics. Right there.
This is how you know it's not AI. Look, I had a sloppy Joe's.
Yeah. Look at this cheeseburger I ate, and it's a picture of the Twin Towers collapsed.
Yo, I got some books. Look at what I got.
Oh, here we go.
I got a book I didn't order.
Review stream coming up.
Yeah, I'll do a review stream.
Best kind.
There you go. All right. We'll see you guys on the flip flop.
All right.
Green sauce.
To take a picture of that green sauce.
Look at these 2 nuclear waste barrels I saw in the alley.
I have an excellent idea. Let's change the subject.
All right.
I want you to know
That's good as the perfect.